you can't tell by my very funny hat, it's Easter. Merry Christmas. We're in the run up to it. Unfortunately, because everyone's busy with either family, parents, or children, it's only me and Egerton. Hi, Egerton.
Hello.
So we're recording this 20th, and either it's going to be up. This is going to be either up tonight or tomorrow, because literally we're recording it, doing it, and then that's us till New Year's. Yeah. Uh, Unfortunately, last week's episode didn't record all that well because no one else's audio but mine came through apparently on Twitch. So God help you if you watch live. Sorry. Whoops, we're not live now. Because if it is live now, you're just stalking me. So last week we gave everyone a nice happy Hanukkah because I think Hanukkah's over now, but it was over
Yes,
last
it
week.
is.
Uh,
Yeah.
so preemptive Merry Christmas, Happy Boxing Day, and whatnot. Um, Happy Kwanzaa. We had a discussion. Neither of us know what that is, but if you celebrate it, I hope you have a really good one. I just see a lot of African traditions with Christmas and Hanukkah stuff mixed in, but I'm not exactly sure. And if we don't see you, hopefully Happy New Year, and as well as Omisoka, which is the Japanese New Year, or if you're Scottish, Hogmanay. I've got a wee story about Hogmanay. It's amazing. But let's first start off with Egan. How are you? We've not had a wee discussion in
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm good. Lockdown free.
Oh
For
right,
four.
oh right. Let's date this episode as of yesterday. That was the 19th of December, 2020.
Yes.
London just lockdown tier 4 because you've got COVID 2 Electric Boogaloo. Or
Basically.
if Adam was here, COVID 2 Freedom and Free or something. He likes doing that joke. Um, but yeah, are you? Oh, hopefully you're okay. We were texting Raj. Raj is also
Yeah.
okay with everyone who's over in England. Um,
Yes. We're okay. This feels like the norm now, to be honest, which is sad.
yeah, especially it's like hopefully because I know there's the new vaccine or whatever.
Mm.
I still hope that's valid with the new one. You know, like I have a real big thing
Mm.
about needles, but if it works, give me a second vaccine so I can carry on my life. I've gone a bit crazy. I'm wearing a crappy Santa hat. Um, but on a nice little nod, because I got a couple Christmas presents early, because friends came over last night and we socially distanced inside of a room. There was rum, and I got given a few things. So one is my friend was like tea, and she got me this little badge, and it's a T Rex. Sorry, I'm covering it. He's drinking tea. He's a T Rex. Negative finds it funny. Another one got me the key from Twin Peaks. That's the main character's hotel key fob, which I thought was really nice. Apparently, I've got an actual gift coming. That was just the wee one. And then, because my family tradition is this, it was kind of started by me and my mum by accident. Every Christmas Eve, me and my mum, which now has moved on to my sister, her her husband, my dad, and my grandfather, we all watch Die Hard on Christmas Eve. We watch Home Alone on Christmas Day. My friend got me a Nakatomi Plaza mug.
Wow.
Mate, it isn't Christmas until I watch Hans Gruber fall to his death. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. So yeah,
Oh,
because
okay.
of how things are here, our new lockdown doesn't start till the day after Boxing Day, so we get to do, I think it's 3 bubbles. That sounds so stupid. Like,
Yeah.
you watch this on YouTube, like 2030. It's like, the fuck are they talking about bubbles for? Social bubbles for this shit. It's a really bad euphemism for what's you. Because a lot of people just
Mm.
don't get it. Basically, you can have 3 households over
Yeah.
Christmas here. So yeah, I'm going with my sisters, and we're going to have turkey, and I can see my niece and nephew, and yay! I've got all the stuff. I've got all of it done. All my shopping's done. I just need to wrap a couple of things, but I'm done. Egerton, how's your Christmas shopping going? Oh, that's a good
It's
reaction.
well, it's now done only because I was supposed to go out to do the last of it, and
Mhm.
because we're in lockdown, I had to do an emergency online shopping order yesterday. So
Are
it
you going
should
to get
come
it
back
though?
tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. I actually paid a bit extra to get it.
Yeah, I think the only thing I might. Oh, again. Speak.
Yes.
Oh, we lost. I think I lost you there for a second. Just.
Oh.
I think the only thing that might come late is a Toblerone for my dad. It's one of those big bastard ones. And I got something for my nephew. He's just turned 1. And the thing I originally got him were these wee cars. The top of them are all squishy. And they have a wee ball inside them. So it's like he can play with them, he can chew them, he can throw them down, they'll be fine. But they're really tiny. Like, they're like... You could fit one in this mug. So I thought, these are crap. I thought they were going to be big things, though I much paid for them. So, he's getting them, and he's getting them wrapped up really easily. So he's 1, he can tear apart his own little thing and be happy. But, putting in this big nightlight, my sister's like, okay, we could actually use one of these. It's a big nightlight, and it's one of those things that shows you the ocean or stars or stuff. He'd like it. It'd be nice. My niece had one, but it broke. He would have got it from her, but yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, but it might not come in time. But he's 1, you know. He's not going to hold it against me. He's only just being able to say hello. Yeah. No, okay, I got to talk about this, right? So, I've not seen my family for a while. And I got to see them the other week. And I've not seen my nephew in ages, right? And he ran up to me, which I was already freaked out by, because last time I seen him, he could barely stand. So he ran up to me, and I picked him up and went, hello! And he responded going, hello! And I responded going, fuck! Because I wasn't ready to hear him say hello. I'm very happy that 1, no one heard me say fuck to my nephew. And 2, I'm really happy my nephew, who is 1 and learning to speak, didn't respond fuck. Because that can happen. Like my niece.
And then it'll be like, who said that?
Like I was carrying my niece when she was similar age, and I tripped, didn't fall, I just tripped, oh fuck. And she looked me in the eye and went, duck. I went, yes, quack. You know, it's children hear the weirdest things and makes you really paranoid about what you say. Like, my dad knows what he's getting for Christmas from my mum because my niece was there when they bought it. Like he's getting like a nice pair of boots or something, like walking boots and things. And my niece was there. My mum and my sister bought them, and when they got home, my niece is like, "Granda, put on your new shoes." But shush, it's a secret. It's like you can't trust kids with anything you say. Anyway, Hogmanay. This is a story. This is a story of why I don't drink whiskey. Yeah. Whiskey's the one thing that messes me up. Like it'll and it'll give me the I wish I was dead and everything is coming out of me hangover. So, I was I was working in a hotel at the time. I don't want to say what hotel. And it was New Year's Eve, and I got off about 11:30. So my plan was go upstairs, get changed, go back downstairs, go to the bar, have a drink with people I work with, and yay, New Year's. And there's a guy I'd been serving all day, and his name was Bruce, Scottish, big lad. And he was a comedian, but his whole act was he's half white, he's half black, Scottish racism. History of Scottish racism. That's his whole gig. It's actually really funny. He went, hey, look, man, I missed my flight. I'm going to miss Hog. This is the first time ever I've missed Hogmanay. I just opened a bottle of whiskey. Do you want some? Yeah. So, yeah, it's really dodgy. It's like, you know, if anyone asks you off your bottle of whiskey and then it's like, hey, do you want to come to my hotel room? That's where it gets dodgy. But I went anyway. Went downstairs, got some mixers. We drinking this whiskey. It was called Monkey Shoulder, by the way. It's fucking vile. Like, it's not nice. Well, it was, but at the same time, it fucked me up. So we drank most of the bottle. He then gifted me.
Yeah.
He then gifted me the bottle because like, look, man, I can't take this on a plane. Well, man, it's opened. I finished the bottle. 3 a.m.
Oh.
No. Then 3 a.m. we went downstairs and got some beer, which was great. And then I went to bed because I was staying in the hotel at the time. Then I woke up, and for the next 6 hours of my life, let's just call them unpleasant. And most of them me hanging out of a hotel bathroom sink and just it was horrible. It was like it was so bad. I burst blood vessels in my eyes and across my face. That's how bad it was. It was properly I could barely breathe. What's it called again? Diaphragm? Bottom of your lungs. Yeah.
Probably
Yeah,
diaphragm.
yeah, that
Diaphragm.
ached. That ached. I felt like I'd
Yeah.
done like 100 sit-ups, like warming up. It's like everything hurt. Crawled into bed. I'm like, okay, okay. I don't start to the afternoon. We'll be fine. Oh look, I start in 5 minutes. Shit. Got dressed up. Like I mean, just like, oh, let me tie on because I'm working at a hotel with a shirt. I go downstairs and I walk almost directly into my boss. When I say boss, I don't mean like who was my manager or supervisor. I mean the boss of the hotel,
Hmm.
one person below the owners, kind of thing. He went, "Did you stay here last time?" Yeah. Can you stay here again, please? Because I live 2 hours away from where I used to work, so it would have killed me getting home. So I went through my shift, and the only person worse than me was I'm not saying her name, but someone who worked on the reception. It's like sitting all happy, 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 and then they just turned around and they went under the table for like 2 minutes and then came back and went, "You okay?" And she went, "Yeah, I just threw up." Into her waste bin. Everyone was hungover that day.
Oh.
Everyone. Though not the weirdest New Year's Day I worked. I used to work for a bar in I used to work at a bar called Limelight in Belfast. It's a big club, and I worked New Year's Eve in a rave. The old
Hmm.
Belfast Telegraph building. They hold raves. So I worked that.
Yeah.
Afterwards, you know what this. Afterwards, we basically at the house party with everyone I worked with. Egerton really got confused at one of my pictures because big bit of lipstick on my cheek because everyone did big New Year's kisses and stuff. I was covered. Not the worst place I had lipstick, by the way. Hey. But everyone partied, and then I went home. I got the first train home like
Hmm.
6 a.m. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna go. I gotta go. I gotta work tonight. I'm gonna go to bed. I slept for a few hours and then went to work thinking I'm a little bit worse than where, but not hungover, just tired.
Hmm.
And I start my shift, and 12 customers turned up to the club. Who the fuck goes out on New Year's Day? Why the nothing should have been opened? It was just ridiculous. I went home we all went home early. It was ridiculous.
Mm.
Anyway, Egan, have you any fun Christmas or New Year stories?
No, I like me. To be honest, I'm either at work or I'm at home. I don't really have anything fun.
I've never had to work Christmas. I've had to work
Yeah, I'm
box.
not so lucky.
Egan, do me a favor, just like shake your head for a second, will you? Your
Am I
camera's
frozen?
your camera's frozen. Yeah. Oh, you're fine. I think you're moving now. You're
Oh,
fine now. I can see. I can see you're moving. I had to work Boxing Day
God,
once.
technology.
Okay. I don't know. Once again, I don't know if I can say where it worked. You froze again, and it's a really dodgy face. It's kind of scary looking. You there?
What's going on?
Just. I've got an idea. 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 This might be a wee break. Drop out of the call and then just jump back in. I fix your camera.
Drop out and call back. Call back in. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. All right. Disconnect.
Okay.
1 second.
All by myself. I don't want to be all by myself. Yeah, you're back. So, PlayStation work.
Yeah.
Don't know if I can say. I don't know if I can say what I worked as. I worked for a television thing in the UK. It was an audience services, so I was on the phones and emails and shite.
Mm.
And I had to work Boxing Day, and it was the chillest day ever. I like half shift with double pay. It was great. Only one person called in. It was like, "I hope you all have a Merry Christmas." Like, thank you, random person. Puts it in the thing and pushes it forward. It was great. I
Nice.
genuinely did. I watched Tintin on TV. We had TVs in the office. So once again, it was a TV channel. I watched the Tintin movie. It was great. Be fair, it was Boxing Day. I probably would have watched that movie anyway. You know?
Mm. Tintin.
Have you seen the Tintin movie?
I have.
I'm actually genuinely surprised. 'Cause
I know. I hardly watch anything.
Okay, so we announced this a while back, but we haven't all had a chance to record it yet. Episode 4 of Cinemonastic. Egerton will be on it, and we will watch Tremors, and it will be great. And it's, like, there's so many bad movies we could have picked for you, like, he's gonna freak out. This is just more of a weird one, but fun. Jan Sandworms, Kevin Bacon, that dude with the mustache. I think it's just Bert. I've known one Bert in my life, and he looks like Kratos from God of War. It's great. So, Okay, other than, international pandemic and the other stress of Christmas and whatnot,
Hmm.
how's your week been?
Week's been okay. Just mainly been at work because it's starting to peak up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
People are fleeing the country.
Really, I would never have guessed why.
Yeah. So
Though,
people are trying to get away.
if I know right now, no one can get in or out of England right now.
In theory, yes.
I'm pretty sure that's the beginning of 28 Days Later. They quarantine England because of a virus.
In theory, yes. However, there are still people leaving the country. I
Hey,
don't think.
hey, know if you need to travel right now, unless it's an emergency or like a genuine like, shit, it's a work thing that I need to do, or it's a
Mhm.
family emergency or something. Fuck off, don't travel.
Yeah, you shouldn't be traveling.
But
That's it. You should not be
I had a
traveling.
holiday booked to go to Mallorca. Fucking stay home.
Yeah, stay home.
Like,
Stay home.
yeah, Adam's off to like the beginning of next year, and he's just in his house,
Mm,
chilling out.
yeah,
You know,
exactly.
I might have to take this hat off. It's really warm in my ears. When I threw it on as a joke, it's like, my head's getting really warm. Um, so nerdy shit. I don't think anything nerdy came out. I'm still playing Cyberpunk. The updates have made it good, but I understand that the previous generation console versions are fucked. Though apparently a big update landed yesterday, but I don't know how good it is. But yeah, I'm still playing PC. I'm
Well,
loving it. I know. Okay, so
well,
since you watched, you were in there for stream. You were there for stream. There's been updates since
yes,
we streamed day one of release. There's been updates since then.
yes.
It's
Uh
better.
huh.
It's still buggy as shit. Still good though.
Hmm.
Yeah, still love it.
Well, I know that a lot of people have been complaining about it, and also, who was giving money back? Microsoft was
Okay,
giving back. I think Sony was giving money back.
okay. CD Projekt Red went, look, if you're unhappy with the game, you can get refunded. To which Microsoft and
Mm,
Sony went, no, you can't,
hmm.
because that's not how it works with our sales thing. But
Mm,
then they realized that was terrible, and now they're allowing refunds, and also
mm.
Sony took it off their store.
Yes, they
Now
did.
here's
Yeah.
the thing, right? I still feel there have been games that have arrived in way worse conditions that have not got this kind of hit.
True.
Basically anything by Bethesda that isn't like id or Ravensoft. I think that's the other one.
Oh, hold on.
You okay?
There we go. I thought I froze there.
Oh, you're grand. I can
Yep.
see you. Like
Yeah.
Fallout, Skyrim. These games release all over the place, and also it is a way to show that a lot of AAA game development can't like maintain the absolute balls out insanity it does to make these games anymore,
Hmm.
which sucks. But I still think Cyberpunk's like, if I had to say game of the year, it would be my game of the year. I'd ask what everyone's film of the year is, but nothing fucking came out.
Yeah. No, nothing. Nothing came out.
Like at all. I'm trying to get anything like really. Tenet came out, still haven't seen it because you know why? I wasn't going to the cinema.
Mm.
Um,
Everything just got pushed to next year, really.
Wonder Woman's out,
Hmm.
and it's also getting released on HBO Max. Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, I can't remember which one. By the way, we're in the he's in England, I'm in Northern Ireland. We don't get HBO Max, so I guess we can just go fuck ourselves. Did you see all this, by the way? HBO Max, just like, here's every Warner Brothers movie that's supposed to be out for the next 3 years. It's coming to HBO Max instead. Dune. Well, we already knew the Justice League stuff was coming there. Matrix 4, all these
Hmm.
big fucking movies, and it's like, so many directors are like, what the fuck? Why? Sorry, what's this? Why are we getting cinema releases? Like, you're still getting cinema releases, you're just getting streaming releases at the same time. Which could genuinely be the death knell for a lot of cinemas. Like, Disney's doing the same.
Oh yeah.
Like, Disney's
Yeah.
like, okay, so we were talking about it last week. Once again, last week,
Mm.
That episode doesn't exist anymore. I apologize. We were talking about all the Disney stuff that got announced, and even more has been announced since then. Like all the Mandalorian's getting an Ahsoka spin-off, New Republic spin-off. Obi-Wan series is happening, and Hayden Christensen's come back as Obi-Wan Kenobi. That was all fun. Also Mandalorian. You've not watched any of it, have you?
No, but funny enough, there was somebody talking about the Mandalorian the other day. I forgot what exactly they were saying, but there was some sort of kind of Twitter thread going on.
3 things that happened. One, it was the season finale. So we got the big build-up of everything happening and release, and honestly, it was a really good finale. Did you watch Breaking Bad?
Breaking Bad, no, I wasn't a fan.
One of the actors in it is the villain. It's really cool. He's a dark saber, which is basically a black lightsaber. It's way cooler than I make it sound. It's actually really cool. Him and the main Mandalorian get a fight. Mandalorian wins, and then they all think they're going to die because there's like these unstoppable Terminator-esque stormtrooper robots. They call Death Troopers or something. Mandalorian, like one of them almost killed the Mandalorian, the main character. They're all trying to save Baby Yoda, and then a Jedi turns up. They hinted a couple of episodes earlier that a Jedi will come and train small Baby Yoda, who's called Grogu. Still not having a fucking name. And the Jedi who turns up is Luke Skywalker. Like, it's Luke Skywalker. It's nice. It's actually really cool. It's like, oh look, there's an X-Wing. Oh look, it's Dark Hood. Who gives me green lightsaber? It's like, yay! It's like at the end he pulls off the hood. And it's obviously a body double with a very CGI'd young Mark Hamill head, but it's like, it's Mark Hamill doing the voice. It's Mark Hamill playing Luke Skywalker technically, and I'm okay with it. Though, 2 things about it. One, Baby Yoda doesn't initially go over to him. It runs over to R2-D2. It's like, that's how you know it works. The small child runs towards the adorable robot, not Luke Skywalker. And 2, if the movie Rogue One, did you get to see Rogue One?
Nope.
You should. It's good. Darth Vader has this hallway fight where it's like Darth Vader just ruins 12 guys, just destroys them, utterly wrecks them. It's evil. Music is blaring. It's dark. Smoke's going, and Darth Vader just wipes the floor with these guys. Luke gets his heroic version of this, where he steps out of the elevator. It's all light, and he just gets to wreck these robots. And it's like, yay! I'm before anything else, I'm a giant Trekkie, but you know, I just have a nice bit of nostalgia for Star Wars. It's like, yay! Then there's an after credits thing where Boba Fett, Boba Fett's back, because Boba Fett was already back. He was introduced back again in a few episodes, and they end the after credits thing with Book of Boba coming December 2021. So there's another Star Wars TV series being made about Boba Fett.
Oh God.
What do you think that's about? After I finished watching that episode, I thought, okay, that's Friday. Got to catch up my other thing, which was the new episode of Star Trek, which then more or less was a backdoor pilot for a Star Trek spinoff. It was like a Star Trek Discovery. I was like, here's this big time traveling portal that's from the original series. It was like the Guardian of Forever or something. It's actually fun. And it's like, hey, Michelle Yeoh, very famous actress, became worldwide known because of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. She was a Bond girl. She's amazing in this. Basically, she plays an evil empress who then just turns into a badass. But she's getting her own spin-off. Possibly it's a time-traveling evil empress badass. It's like, yay! No idea what it's about, but we're getting more of that. So, you know, everything's announcing spin-offs. I'm kind of okay with it, you know? Yeah. Are you even watching anything?
There's always spin-offs. Am I watching anything right now?
Yeah.
Do I even have the time? That's the thing. You know, it's just really finding the time to be able to watch anything, which is the problem.
I'm trying to. Only back there. Like, I'm happy I've got a couple of weekly shows that I don't just binge. They're, new episode's out today. You know, that's the Star Trek, or was the Mandalorian. That's over for a bit.
Yeah.
because everything else is it's like the series is like no, binge it no, and it's like okay, I'm gonna binge you in a day, but that's it. It's like I'm kind of happy, like Disney Plus. I'm kind of happy how that they are weekly episodes. That's how they're doing things from now on. That's how they're doing all their Marvel stuff. Which, by the way, last week we were talking about that. Everything got announced. Everything is a trailer. You got it's like, hey, here's Scarlet Witch and Vision and WandaVision, which is coming out beginning of next year, like January 12th, I think. It looks cool. You got trailers for Loki, which looks way better than it should. It's like, hey, here's a Disney Plus series for a character who's dead. Falcon and Winter Soldier actually looks really, really cool because it's all just them two hating each other while trying to, save the world.
Yeah.
That looks fun. I'm happy with all this stuff. I just want more weekly shit I can give an hour of my time a week to rather than binging.
True. Oh, my Disney Plus is coming to an end as well.
Oh, really? Well, I guess watch Mandalorian. Mandalorian's a good show. Like, even if you're not a massive Star Wars nerd, it's a good show. But also, if you're a giant Star Wars nerd, it's a better show because it's like, oh, it's that character from that show there or that movie there. Oh, that's them. But if it's not, it's a badass guy in a suit. But you did watch Game of Thrones, didn't you?
Partly.
Okay,
But
do you remember
another thing that wait. Do
you remember the guy who fought the mountain and got fucked up?
What was that?
The guy who fought the mountain. He had like a big. Remember him?
Yeah.
That's the guy who plays Mandalorian.
Oh.
The joke of it is he never takes his helmet off because he's a Mandalorian. That is the way, or something. And the memes learned his lesson. If you remember how that fight with Mountain goes, you understand. Oh,
hold on. You've frozen a bit on my side.
You've frozen.
Oh, no, you're moving now.
You just frozen.
Oh, God.
Do you want to try again?
Oh.
Oh, no, you're break. You're on. I can see you.
Am I back?
No,
Am I back?
Oh, shit, you're frozen again.
Yay.
No, you're frozen again.
Oh. Oh, God.
I'm going to keep all this in. Just disconnect and connect the camera. It should work. Worst case scenario, I can clip these out. And we begin again. Hello.
I know my connection.
We're recording again. Hey, buddy.
Oh, I wasn't ready.
Well, we're recording again. Hey, we're back. There were some technical issues, as you've seen from stuff I've edited in. What the fuck were we talking about? Like, legit. Oh, yeah, that was it. We were talking about the whole thing.
Disney Plus.
Yeah, I've got a question for you. So, the last big Marvel movie, which was be the first part of the next phase, was the Black Widow movie. Do you think they're just going to drop it on Disney Plus?
You know what? I think they would,
I think they're going to, because it was supposed to be released May, I think? Yeah.
Yeah, I think they would.
By the way, I know no one excited for that movie. Like, no one. Like,
no one's excited.
It's really horrible to say, but it's like Black Widow finally gets her own movie, and it's like, yeah, but she died in the last Avengers thing. It's a prequel. There's not really much way you can shake it up here,
Yeah.
And just the trailers look a bit naff. Which really sucks. It's the first Marvel movie I've had interest in. Like, the only Marvel movie I didn't get to see in the cinema was Black Panther, but that's only because I was working in a nightclub at the time, so my time of day and when I was free just never lined up.
Never matched up, yeah.
I was supposed to go to the midnight screening, and then that buggered up, and then by the time I was free, it's like, oh, we stopped showing it last week. It's like, bastards. I had to wait until it was like Netflix or something before I got to see it, and it's like, that was a good movie. I like that one. Still sad about your guy. Oh, the Disney thing. The big press, the shareholders meeting, they talked about Black Panther 2. It is in pre-production. They will not be recasting, and they will not.
Yeah, they did say that. Yeah, they won't.
They will not be doing any CGI deepfake resurrection stuff. Instead, the mantle will be going to the character's sister, Shiri, I think her name is, while also concentrating on the people of Wakanda. Which I think is a good move with everything that happened. Oh, it still really sucks. He was great though, wasn't he? Just in most movies, he was just sad. But let's put something nice because I just depressed myself talking about that. He made Avengers. I had cancer and still kicked ass. Let's watch something nice.
Yes.
The fucking next Spider-Man movie is gonna be mental. Have you heard
You think?
No, I know. Right, here's why. So, there's three things being connected. Spider-Man 3, or whatever the fuck they're calling it, will be the third thing. So, WandaVision, which is Scarlet Witch going insane and warping reality in her own TV series, is going to be linked with Doctor Strange 2, Multiverse of Madness. She's going to be in that. Mm-hmm. Apparently, Spider-Man's also going to be in it. It's going to be directed by Sam Raimi, which immediately raises a lot of yay because he directed the original Spider-Man trilogy. So he's directing Doctor Strange, which is nice. Then there's a few rumors of people who are cast or being in talks to cast. Like, apparently Marvel is offering Hugh Jackman a lot of money to not be dead as Wolverine anymore. It's like, come on, will you fight the Hulk? Go on, do it. So Hugh Jackman might be in it, either as a resurrected character or a nice little cameo. Either way, I would mind a wee cameo from Jackman because he's lovely. This is supposed to lead directly into the next Spider-Man movie, which might be which at this point in time is probably going to be a live-action Spider-Verse. Have you seen Spider-Verse?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's on Netflix. I think so. Shit, it's on Netflix or Amazon. Watch it. It's great. It's actually really funny. Even if you're not.
If it's not, I'll have a look and see if it's on Netflix. Because I basically pay for Netflix,
it's on one of them.
I'll have a look.
It's on one of them.
I'll have a look.
But the whole thing is supposed to be like multiverse colliding in different versions of characters. That's what that one is. But they think it's happening because of all the casting stuff that was rumored about the new Spider-Man movie that then turned out to be true. Jamie Foxx is back as Electro, the same Electro he played in Amazing Spider-Man 2, which is a previous actor in alternate reality. Shit, I forgot the actor's name. I love him though. English actor, he played Dr. Octopus. He's back playing Dr. Octopus from the other Spider-Man 2. And Andrew Garfield is rumoured to be coming back as his Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire is rumoured to be coming back as his Spider-Man. Kirsten Dunst is being rumoured to come back as her Mary Jane. It's like, give me it all. And then there's also Tom Hardy might pop up as Venom. And it's like, okay, bring it on. That just sounds like it's going to be completely and utterly... Also, Sinister Six might be in it.
Who?
It's Sinister Six is a group of villains in Spider-Man in comics.
Okay.
Which I think in the comics it was Doc Ock, Electro, Rhino, Mysterio. What was the last one? Vulture, and I want to say Chameleon. But with everyone who's casting it, there might legitimately be a Sinister Six. Because you have Doc Ock, you've got Electro, you've got an actor who popped up very briefly in Homecoming, who plays Matt Garland, who's the Scorpion. You've got Vulture, played by Michael Keaton in the first movie. You've got Mysterio, and then this one annoys me because it's a Sony thing, and I don't like the actor involved. Jared Leto is playing Mobius, the Living Vampire. I don't like Jared Leto. Jared was a fucking prick.
A lot of people don't like him. To be honest, I'm not really a fan of him either.
Okay, here's the reasons I don't. Okay, we're gonna get. But yeah, this might be Sinister Six. They might be the villains for the movie. But here's the reason I don't like Jared Leto. One, he's an okay actor.
Yeah.
He's okay.
He's okay.
But
yes.
Because he's gotten into some really good movies, he got some recognition. But because he was okay in them, in big movies, everyone thought he was really, really good. Dallas Buyers Club. He won an Oscar for that one. He shouldn't have. He was the Joker in Suicide Squad, and he was just fucking atrocious. Like, I didn't really like it, and I was like, explain me why you like Jared Leto's Joker. He was a terrible fucking Joker with the tattoos and the teeth, and
Yeah.
he just he felt like he was playing Jack Nicholson's erection from the Batman movies. It's horrible. Also, in reality, he's a cult leader. Not even a joke, by the way. This isn't me joking. Jared Leto is a cult leader. He takes people out to the desert. He didn't even know fucking COVID was happening for the first 2 months because he was out in a desert retreat. He's a legit cult leader. Like, I'm calling it now. 10 years down the line, we're going to hear some dodgy ass shit about Jared Leto, and it's going to be scary.
Yeah, you see when that starts unfolding, and then oh.
Legit cult leader. Not even joking. And it's all about his fucking band. But his band's all right. It's all right. It's not amazing. It's okay. Yeah, Jared Leto's. I hate him so much, so much.
Jared Leto.
Like, the one, like, okay, right. Occasionally, I thought he was good in movies.
Yeah.
I actually genuinely thought he was good in Blade Runner. He played this blind multi-billionaire who designed the new androids, and but he was given this weird contacts, you know, the eyes things. But he had these wee floaty camera things that just followed you around, and that's how you could see. The scene with Harrison Ford, in which all he had to do was be creepy as fuck, it worked. But the only reason it annoys me is that before his death, that character was supposed to be played by David Bowie, which would have been way better. Have you any actors you just don't like? Even if they're good, you just don't like. I've got a couple. I really don't like Ricky Gervais, and I don't know why. He just looks like the kind of person I'd hit.
Ricky Gervais.
I know. I just like.
He's okay.
Nah,
you know what? I've not had any issues with him. He's nice. Yeah.
He just looks like the kind of person that would wind me up the wrong way, and I'd want to slap him. Like, quiet you.
I'm just thinking that I don't think there's anyone that I don't really like, to be honest. No.
What's good for you? I've love-hated my life, and it's all directed towards people who are shit. Anyway, okay, talk about movies and shit. Have you anything you watch for Christmas? Like traditions, or you find
for Christmas?
Yeah. Like Christmas movies.
Oh, well, you've got your Home Alone.
We usually watch Die Hard Christmas Eve because it's fun. You know, the kids go to sleep, we watch Die Hard. I have a cup of tea, and I will be drinking tea out of my Nakatomi Plaza mug, while I've got a Christmas jumper which just says ho ho ho, I've got a machine gun. Probably wearing that as well. You know, Christmas Day we usually end up watching Home Alone.
Home Alone,
One of them. It's usually it's like, let's see if we can find it on TV, and it's either, I don't know why, they usually show Home Alone 2 on Christmas Day. No idea why. Though last year, end of the day, we're all winding down. Somehow, you know, in the evening, that's a wild card. It comes out of nowhere. It's not even a Christmas movie, it's just a movie to go in the background. We ended up watching National Treasure.
Oh yeah, that's always always comes up at Christmas.
Nicolas
Always.
Cage steal the Declaration of Independence. I'm 100% not even sad at Christmas. It's just like one of these movies that's just on. Don't get me wrong, I love it. It's stupid as fuck. It's the hey, imagine if the Da Vinci Code just wasn't up its own ass. National Treasure. Seriously, it's like that same level of bullshit complexity for conspiracy theories, but it's not up its own ass. Worst bit is, I'd like. Dan Brown has some of my money. I bought 2 of those books.
You bought the books?
No, because I read Da Vinci just before their movies. I read Da Vinci Code and the one set in the Vatican. I think it was Angels and Demons. They're the only 2 I don't read. They're decent. Look, I grew up reading some shite. Also, some really fun stuff. Like if you just need some fun stuff to get you through a holiday, or you're a bit bored, or right now if you just need something to keep your mind on something, I would recommend Clive Cussler novels.
Right.
They're great. Yeah, they're a bit silly, but they're great. Like, imagine if National Treasure, but actual adventure moving.
Mhm.
Like, oh shit, he's a couple movies based on. One was Sahara with Matthew McConaughey. Hey. It was alright.
My God.
I can't just say Matthew McConaughey. I was like, it comes out as Matthew McConaughey. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, one I would recommend is one of his books because the title just sums up the novel.
Yeah.
Raise the Titanic.
The Titanic.
Yes. Actually, I find it funny because um, he actually, the guy is weirdly enough kind of an adventurer in real life, Clive Cussler. So he's done a lot of deep sea diving and shit. So he had theoretically worked out what the Titanic was, and apparently he was actually in within 30 kilometers of it. This is before
Mhm.
they worked out where it sank. He got close to it. It's pretty good for him. But yeah, Dirt Pit novels by Clive Cussler. They're great crack. How about you? Anything you've been reading just to burn away a bit of time?
No. To be honest, the only thing I do to burn time away is YouTube.
I've been trying not to because you just lose. Like I'm like, oh no, John the other day. It wasn't even YouTube. It was reading. It was Wikipedia. Wikipedia's fucking terrible because you'll find
It is
no you'll read one
terrible.
thing and then you'll end up with 10 different tabs open going.
Yeah, because you click and then
Yeah,
it clicks into
yeah.
something else.
I knew the exact moment I had to stop reading this is that when I clicked on a link, it led me to something in Russian. There wasn't an English Wikipedia page; it was a Russian Wikipedia page. Like I've gone too deep. I've gone too far.
Oh,
Whoops.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
no. So I'm trying to read a bit more, and I've got a giant pile of books that I've been slowly going through.
Mm,
I actually have like 3 books on the go because I like to bounce between them, so I'm not just going through it.
mhm,
Still trying to read Lovecraft Country because I
mhm,
loved the TV series. It was great. I want more of it.
mhm.
Yay! And I tried to read Neuromancer, but it's one thing with sci-fi books. Like if you get the hard sci-fi novels, depending who
Yeah.
it is, you'll always get that one sex scene where they just describe too much. You know, it's like this is. I
Mm,
don't need. I end up skipping it. Like I've got Audible and I was listening to Altered Carbon, and
mhm.
Audible lets you skip 10 seconds, like 20 seconds at a time, and I just did
Yeah.
that during one of the sex scenes in it because that guy just goes into graphic. It's like, and then she fondled his, and then squeezed his. Her nipples were. It just keep going and going until it's like just hearing a guy who's been narrating this entire book having to narrate a sex scene. It's somehow worse than having to read it
Flip and
because
out.
it's just like fondling that click, licking that stop it, penetrating that stop it, skip. I don't need to hear it's like a guy who's probably like, oh, I've been reading this so far. Just imagine him in the booth reading this while trying not to make eye contact with any of the tech guys recording it.
Yeah, it's like.
It's like what the fuck is this? Huh? Like Neuromancer, I'd stop reading because like, and then the bodyguard give him a massage, and then it's like, why am I reading, why am I reading this cybernetic bodyguard massaging a guy's balls?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it's like, look, I'm okay with graphic violence. I'm okay with a bit of hanky panky, but in sci-fi novels, it's just a chapter of smut dropped it. Like Ian Fleming, I read like Ian Fleming James Bond books. He never got that bad. He
Mhm.
never got that bad, and like 90% of his books were shagging. Yes, yes, red wine fish. Christ, this has gone a bit of a tangent. Mainly because we couldn't remember what we were talking about earlier, and then went back to Disney. How do we get from Disney Plus to and she was massaging his balls? Well, that's. I think I've made sure that we're never sponsored by Disney.
Yeah, I know, innit? It was like, yeah, Disney will probably think, yeah, you took it out Disney Plus, and then when we start going into all that kind of stuff, they're like, oh,
Oh,
okay,
okay, it could be
oh.
worse. I could have said it in Mickey Mouse voice. Uh huh. And then she was massaging his balls. Uh huh. Okay, so that was a weird one. That was a bit of a weird one. Yeah. So next stream we might be playing Red Dead Redemption, and hopefully we get Egerton involved somehow, even if he's just chatting with us. because I don't think you're in any way set up to play Red Dead Redemption. Because it's a meaty game. Like, I think we can get Among Us or your Stadia thing. I don't.
Oh,
are you still paying for Stadia, by the way?
What's that?
Are you still paying for your Stadia?
No, I'm not.
Should have got you over Dead by Daylight earlier. Still not.
I'm not paying for it anymore. I've had to cut my subscription to everything.
Here's the thing, right? Even if you don't pay for it, one, you've got a Chromecast. Chromecasters are great, by the way. They're just great.
Yeah.
Throwing you back.
They're amazing. Yeah.
Also, you've got a really good a PC gaming controller. Like if you ever get like anything on Steam, even if it's like a small game, you've got a really good controller for it. Those things are good.
True.
Yeah. Even though I say that, I play with a wired Xbox controller. Or when I was playing Resident Evil 2 the other night because Cyberpunk died on us, I was using it's a Switch Pro controller.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a Switch here. Eventually, I'll stream Zelda or Mario or something. Eventually.
Mario.
Oh, so Game Awards. I didn't get to talk to you about the Game Awards.
Oh yeah, how did that go? Because I was fast asleep by that time.
Yeah. So this was shit.
Was this like last Sunday?
It was not last Thursday. Thursday before.
Last Thursday, yeah.
Didn't work. Streamed Resident Evil 2, had a break, and then we had to get on early because by 11:30 they started announcing who won certain awards before the ceremony started.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah, no, it was like before the thing actually started. It's like we're gonna run through some here. It's like it wasn't even like weird technical ones, no, like BAFTAs and Oscars and shit. Like slip a few out so they can get the runtime done. And this was like best action adventure game. Last of Us 2, by the way. But yeah, the Game Awards. Most of the winners you could see coming. Last of Us 2 cleared up. Like best performance was shit. Personally played Abby in Last of Us 2. I can't remember who it was, but most of it was the announcements, and the live music was actually really good this year. Because usually it's on stage, but this one was like they had to get recordings and stream them. Let's see, we got the Persona band who do the music for the game Persona. And they, I think it was Last Surprise, should have seen it coming, or didn't see coming. That was good live. But the reason you reminded me of the Mario thing, it's like Mario's 35th anniversary. So they had the London Philharmonic Orchestra. They usually have them involved anyway, but they did a tribute where they just went through the Mario music, starting off with the ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Hey, they went from that. Super Mario Brothers 2, even did Mario Kart and shit, Sunshine, all the way up to the last one. I was like, that was really nice. I'm pretty sure if you watch the stream, it's just me and Adam and going, oh, this is really nice. This is nice. This is lovely. I don't want to make fun. This is lovely. But they also, because basically you always get the London, like I always trip up on the middle bit. London Philharmonic Orchestra.
Philharmonic, yeah.
Whenever they're doing the last few games, like the Game of the Year, they'll have them do the theme over when they're announced. And it was weird to hear Doom Eternal. Doom. Orchestral. But it was really nice. It's like, oh, that's cool. Once again, Last of Us 2 won. A couple cool guests. Like Keanu Reeves turns up because, Keanu Reeves. Everyone loves Keanu. He also needs to. He's really trying his hardest to make sure Cyberpunk looks cool. He is. He puts so much into that game. He's like, yeah. Then a few announcements came out, like Ark. Do you know the game Ark Survival?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it has no story, right? It's just you end up on an island, dinosaur shit, build a house. Ark 2 got announced, starring Vin Diesel. Yep. And then they announced the Ark animated series starring everyone. In fact, I'm going to very quickly, because we talked about this last week, but once again, that recording has 0 audio. I'm going to see if I can get the cast listing, because it has everyone, by the way. Okay. Loading. Going to IMDb. Okay, we've got Elliot Page, Carl Urban, Gerald Butler, Michelle Yeoh, back to her again. She's the one who's talking about the Star Trek spin-off. Russell Crowe, Vin Diesel, David Tennant. There are two names you never thought you'd have beside each other, Vin Diesel and David Tennant. But hey, there we go. Malcolm McDowell, which I'm just happy to see in things. I love Malcolm McDowell. Alan Tudyk, Jeffrey Wright, Zan McLaren. I'm not exactly sure who you are, but I'm going to check who the fuck you are. Who are you? You sound familiar. Oh, I love him. He's actually great. He was in Doctor Sleep and Fargo Season 2, and he's been Westworld Season 2. He's a Native American actor. He's fucking amazing. Sorry, I just forgot his name. Yeah, also a couple people who were in Twin Peaks. But yeah, that's for their animated series tie-in to the game. And it's like, that seems a lot of people to be involved in this.
It's a lot, but it's a good fair lot.
Yeah, then there was the spiritual successor games, where they're not a sequel to any IP, but it's the developers who made that IP making a new IP, which is very similar. You know, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's a new game. So from the makers of Left 4 Dead, we have Back 4 Blood. Yes, it is also still the 4 in the title. It looks cool. It looks just more Left 4 Dead, next gen zombies and shit. The one that surprised, I forgot the name of the game. Okay, this one I'm actually going to have to find. So the developers who, not EA, but the developers of Dead Space.
Yeah.
They got a new game coming out. Let me find the name of it. It was called the Callisto Project, which I don't know if it's a working title or if that's the name. But yeah, that's coming out. But apparently they're working with the same company who makes PUBG, so I have no idea what the fuck this game's kind of about. But they have like Easter egg saying IC was here, and that's the Isaac Clarke was here in the Dead Space game, so that's nice. New Mass Effect, or no, there's a new Mass Effect game in development. No, the fuck's Dragon Age, basically, BioWare's trying to make themselves look good after Anthem in the last Mass Effect game. An Evil Dead game, which honestly, that just sure I'm a ridiculous Evil Dead fan. I love it to bits. They did announced it, and it's like me going, yay! Ow, hit my head. New Perfect Dark, a ton of things. 1 second, I'm just gonna get a list. Because we can run through easy enough, because we've got like 5 more minutes. New Perfect Dark game. I forgot about. More stuff for Microsoft Flight Simulator. More stuff for
that's nice.
Forza. Oh god, a ton of stuff for Fortnite. We spent 15 minutes watching this, ripping the shit out of Fortnite, because it's like, hey, Master Chief's coming into Fortnite, and also Red vs. Blue tie-in, and fuck off Fortnite. Oh yeah, Walking Dead for some reason. New stuff for Elder Scrolls Online. Open Roads, which is like it's from the same developers had Gone Home, and it's basically a procedurally generated. So that's a game that it's never the same game twice. It's made as you go kind of thing. It's randomized kind of thing.
Right.
But it's a road trip. You've got to hitchhike across the country to get to your destination. And it looks a bit artsy fartsy, but really nice. Season, which was all about discovering lost cultures. Among Us, they announced a new map for
Among Us.
it's like Among Us now is free. Disco Elysium, they're getting a big push for the final cut. Which, by the way, I'm still annoyed with you and Raj, right? Because every time we went to any big events, I got to see the Disco Elysium thing set up, and you're like, oh no, don't play that. We haven't got time to play that. And all I did was go up and get the wee postcards and shit, and I never got to play it. And it's like, we should have played fucking Disco Elysium. It's a big game now.
Don't worry, next year, providing that things go well.
It Takes Two. It Takes Two. So these are from the developers of A Way Out. A Way Out was a prison escape game where it's co-op, and you play as 2 people, but outside you have to play co-op. This is it's the same concept, but it's like a fantasy thing where a married couple get turned into these wee dolls and have to fall in love again because they can't remember who they are, and it actually looks really adorable. Oh, you're gonna love this one. You love Overcooked. Every time we did anything, you would get Raj and go to Overcooked stall. Yeah. The Swedish chef from the Muppets is now a playable character. Anything else?
No way.
Yeah. Some stuff Warframe. They're getting some epic stuff. I said epic games things. Another endless dungeon game, just across mobile, which looks like shite, and a game called Evil West, which I have zero idea what's about, but looks cool.
Evil S.
Western horror.
Oh, Evil West.
Yeah. Though there was a ton of stuff people thought they were going to announce, like Sony. Okay, this is the big rumor thing. It's the big one. It's coming up every now and again. It's Sony and Konami. They're either going to be working out a way that Sony will buy or get permission to make games for 3 properties that Konami own. It's either to buy them right up or to get the licenses. And honestly, they need to happen. Konami's not making games anymore. They make those fucking pachinko machines and yeah. But the 3 franchises are Metal Gear Solid, Silent Hill, and Castlevania. All fun. Which, come on, that'd be. I want more. I want these things to have good franchises. Like the last Metal Gear Solid game is one of the best. It's an amazing game and I love it, and it's unfinished. It doesn't have an ending. The third act just doesn't exist. The game just ends. Why? Because they fired the guy making it. PT was one of the most terrifying games ever made, and it's a demo. No, it's not a demo. It's a playable teaser. It has nothing to do with the actual game they were making. Well, probably has 1,000 things to do with the actual game they're making, but it's a teaser trailer. They were telling you nothing. They were just telling you it exists, kind of thing. It makes but I feel it would make sense if we got to see. Worst bit is if all the shit with Konami hadn't happened, we'd have it by now. A horror game by Hideo Kojima, written by Guillermo del Toro, and this fucking manga artist, I never can remember the fucking name of, but his shit is terrifying. He was working on it too. Also, last thing about Silent Hill, apparently Netflix is doing a TV series. This news got leaked by the same people who leaked that Umbrella Academy was getting season 3. It is. Same people who teased that Resident Evil will be getting a live action and an animated series. Both of them have. And that The Witcher will be getting a prequel and an animated special. Both of them are happening. So they say that currently they're in talks to do a Silent Hill TV series starring Charlize Theron. And I'm 1,000% okay with it because I fucking love Charlize Theron. She could be in fucking anything. It's like, well, actually, she's now in the Bill and Ted 4 reboot playing Bill. I don't fucking care. Charlize Theron, give it to me. It's fucking Furiosa. Furiosa. But yeah, that's the last thing. That's the last thing I think of. So while we wrap up, genuinely, I hope everyone has a lovely Christmas or Kwanzaa or whatever the fuck's going on right now. Because I know there's so many things. Yule, for Wiccans out there going through the Yule traditions and solstices and whatnot. Everyone be good. Also, everyone be safe. I know it's good to see your family and everything, but
be safe.
There's a fucking pandemic.
Look,
So, either your parents or your grandparents may be at risk. Also, look out for mates with asthma. They're also there too. But other than that, I genuinely hope everyone has a lovely time. Eat food, drink, be merry. Merry Christmas. And we might, fingers crossed, depending on who's available, we might be doing a New Year's stream. But apart from that possible thing, this is probably the last you're going to see us this year. So, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Bye-bye.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Wait. Bye.